Attacking from guard. That's what we're focusing on all month. That means I'm showing rubber guard all month, right? If you're in my guard, it's 100% rubber guard all day long, every day. That's it. That's all I'm doing. If you manage to posture, sure, I'm gonna hip bump sweep. I'm gonna set up Kimura guillotine, our basic sort of three, off of them being successful with posture. But my number one goal is just to crush their posture, right? Sheila, can I borrow you? Got a lot of colored belts in here today. All right. So, what's her number one goal here? Perfect. What's my number one goal? Perfect. A lot of different ways to do it, right? The one that I normally teach first is called nonstop. My hips go up. As they drop, I'm swimming in and bringing her to the mat. The reason I usually show that one is because it puts her hand on the mat, which makes getting to New York easier. Today I'm not going to do that. We're going to have to zombie to New York. We're going to assume that she knows what's up. She's going to do everything she can not to put her hands on the mat. So I'm going to attack her just with an elbow pull, right? She's holding me down with her hands on my ribs. I'm going to come from the outside of her elbows, and then I'm going to rotate her elbows out, weakening her frames as I pull my knees into my chest here. And she's keeping her elbows in tight. We call this home alone defense. You guys are probably too young to know what I'm talking about, but there was a movie a long time ago. All right? So number one, I break her posture, elbow pulling, knees in. I'm immediately putting together a gable grip on her head to keep her posture controlled. Now we're going to shrimp, and this is super important if you lack flexibility, right? I can play rubber guard from here, but a lot of you may not. The way I'm going to teach it, everybody should be able to. I've broken her posture. I'm going to plant. I'm opening my guard. I'm planting a foot on the mat. I'm shrimping out to one side. My gable grip shifts so that my right elbow is across her collarbone here as a frame, and my left leg comes up. And I'm ankle to wrist, not hand to ankle, or worse, hand to foot. Bone on bone here. And I'm hugging my knee. This is mission control. This way. She's in my posture. She's in my guard maintaining posture. I loop her elbows. I open her elbows up as I pull my knees forward, breaking her posture. Immediately gable gripping to control her chest. Open my guard, shrimp to my side. Coming up, mission control, ankle to wrist. And then I'm hugging my knee, nice and tight here. And I'm active with this right leg. Nice hamstring curl there. Questions on what we're doing? This is simply elbow pull posture break to mission control. Mission control is just a forearm frame on her collarbone so she can't stack into me, and a leg that comes up and connects. Why would I like to do that, especially for MMA? What makes this style of controlling her posture beneficial? She can't hit me. She can't pick me up, but she can't hit me and can't pick me up when I have her like this. What's beneficial of having her like this? I can hit her. Okay, I've got a free arm to start opening up and force her to do things. Rubber guard is far easier to use when there are punches involved because people will stay safe here. As soon as you hit them in the head, their hands are going to come up to defend, and it makes marching through the steps much easier. That's not what we're doing today, but I just want you to understand, for any of you guys that are thinking about fighting, I never took any damage on the ground on my back in every fight I ever had. No damage ever because of the rubber guard. So super effective for maintaining close quarters, right? Taking away the space for them to accelerate strikes, staying safe on the ground, and setting up your own strikes and submissions. Questions on what we're doing? Need to see it one more time? We're good. Let's run it. 1, 2.